Pure Snipper's still fine. I more made this set after scrimming yesterday with Arashi. When playing with the aggro pair, that's where I've thought of changing the setup. Got pelted with like 80 bombs and bubble. Fuck. What is Sword Gear? It's on Twitter and Sendu. Exclamation point gear. Right, I don't need the secondary slash to kill the wave. Because I'm playing with Arashi. And I want to be able to double burst bomb for Arashi. And if I'm running the sub-saber to double burst bomb, I am not running QR. And if I'm running comeback to do it, it is unreliable. That is the idea. Also, I wanted Object Shredder anyway, because fucking wall absolutely dumpsters our comp. And I found out that for whatever reason, Object Shredder is relatively mediocre with the damage it helps. Like, it's only one horizontal slash for Booyah and Crab. But against wall, the Object Shredder multiplier is actually really good! And it turns this weapon into like 2 charge slash to break wall to the combo breaking it. And the combo breaking it is so much better, it's not even funny. Bro was waiting to flick me. Yeah, I wasn't going to reflip. What is friend code? My dude, there are pools now. People don't add it. It doesn't happen anymore. People don't add people now. You do pool codes if your PvP stuff happens. The age of having to add people is over. It is gone. No longer required. Outdated. Object Shredder sword on the shield! That's so good. I kinda like Object Shredder on this thing. It was just not good before, by comparison. But now I'm kinda... now it's a little different. So using Crapid? Dude, I have not played in a while. Also, it's not C-Rapid. But I will try Rapid Deco after the second Ink TV open, but until then, too soon to learn something. Like, it's better now, but it's better if you're really good with Inkjet, and I am not really good with Inkjet. I think I can get really good with Inkjet. I do not think I can get really good with Inkjet in 1 week. That dude just does not like his own Wave Breaker. That man just threw it into a Rainmaker Shield and a Splatana Stamper. Like, he just does not want to have a special this game. Just run. It is Hammerhead. There's 45 seconds. I promise you will get points. Just walk forward. Okay, there. Now you got a bubble. Dude, there is a bubble. Go in the bubble. Right? Just go. Go. Please. No. Dude, I hit that guy. Yeah, he's marked on the map. He took damage. Bro, if that killed, that would have been sick. Yes, Storm likes Inkjet, but Storm's not a rapid player. That's why we're hoping N parry happens. Because Because that's a weapon that can play around its inkjet too. Storm is not a blaster player. I am the blaster player. He just loves inkjet. And he already thought it was good before the buff. Which I'm sorry, I don't think he's right about that one. But now he really likes it after the buff, so you know. From the sky. Oh. I don't know any Splatoon streamer who is cocky. Also, I am going to get some Wendy's, because I want Wendy's. Guys, I had the worst Uber Eats fucking thing 2 days ago. So, you know, we had the tournament at 10 a.m., and I just had this unusual craving for a burger. And Wendy's happened at a slightly further away location to have lunch that early, so I could eat food before I had to warm up and all that stuff, because I don't really like to eat during a tournament, because it's kind of greasy and stuff, you know, it's not very sanitary. I, in general, don't like to eat too much when I'm playing, just because I don't want to dirty the controller. So, I was gonna order food beforehand, I was decently hungry, because I always wake up early, so me being hungry then is not abnormal. So, I did that. And the location was a bit far away, so the delivery fee was $7. So I'm like, oh, I'll be smart. I'll get Uber One, use it for that delivery, order food sometime before the end of the month, and then it makes up for the $10, and I save money overall, and then I get rid of it, because I don't order fast food off, Uber Eats or anything that much. Little did I know, the $0 Uber Eats delivery fee thing does not apply everywhere. There are exceptions. I did not know that. So I bought it, and then it was still $7. So that sucked. The other reason I ordered there, because I'll be honest with you, chat, I am an extremely stingy person when it comes to money. So I was looking for a deal, and they had a deal where you could get you could get a single burger 2 for 1. So I was just gonna get it and then get the other one plain and then just add the burger to save $2. Except, I'm an idiot, and I actually forgot to order the second burger. So I just got, it was a buy one, get one free. Except I didn't get one free, because I didn't fucking buy another one. Which would have been free. Then when it came in, I wanted no mayonnaise, and it had mayonnaise. So, 3 things went wrong at the same time. Which is just unlucky, really. What is going on? Get the fuck out of here. Thank you. Now, it's a roller. Watch. Oh, never mind. Oh, there we go. 5 people just died. So, yeah, unfortunate. One of those was entirely the fault of the site, one of those was knowledge I did not possess, and the other one was entirely my fault. So we had 3 and 1. How has the day been? The day has been fine, but I have just been working all morning, so I have not really done much. And I don't mean YouTube work or anything. Nah, I mean actual work. It was okay. Somebody kill the roller! Please. We have 2 people here. How did nobody... Okay. You know what? I ain't questioning solo queue. There's still... Someone shoot him! Bro, 2 people on our team just did not care about the other 2 people on our team. They just did not really give a shit. Which worries me, because the only reason we defended it last time because 4 of them randomly walked into me and died. This time they didn't do that. Guys, the Rainmaker is not... I mean... Guys, it's a straight line. You can't... It's a line. You cannot miss the line. Like, there's no alternate path on this map. It's one literal straight line the entire way down. Like... Guys. Guys. We're better than this, please. So, anyway, I have to order food again anyway, because there's no way I'm getting Uber One and losing money. I am, like... See, here's how my stinginess works. If I accidentally buy something, I have to at least use it. Because if I don't use it, then I just gave up $10 and admitted defeat. So instead, I'm going to order as minimal amount of times as possible to get rid of the $10 I spent and then stop. But yeah. Moral of the story, if you have a buy one, get one free deal that you're trying to use to save money, maybe don't get only one. Now, I'm making a funny out of the teammates thing. I also just fucking instantly died on the right side of the map. Not saying that excuses them being in mid for some reason, but like, there was also a my beat. I just tried to make things funny. I don't... Yeah. Yeah, I can do the 1v1 after this game. Go ahead. Favorite meal takeaway? Like, just place to order specifically from Uber Eats? I like Wendy's because it feels very consistent. You have questions about the set? Go ahead, you snipe. I took way too long labbing this set, so I'm fine answering stuff about it. Oh my god, yes, wall gets deleted, thank god. I am tired of having to switch weapons against double wall. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm gonna actually just run anti-wall. Get that. That hole's down. I'm not sure if you're gonna jump a lot, because I'm not. But also, if I'm going to jump, it'll be to a crab, and I'll still have a dash. But I need our entire comp just loses to wall, because nothing we have actually deals with it. And I noticed when checking out Sendu, that compared to the other Object Shredder multipliers, it's actually, like, you know, against Crab, it's like 1 horizontal. Booyah is 1 horizontal. I don't think it matters. Against Wall, you go from around 360 damage to over 400. Sorry, not 400. Over 500. And the horizontal slash goes from around 200 to 250. Or sorry, not from 200 to 250. Horizontal's actually even less than 200. It goes up to 200. Which means with Object Shredder against Wall, charge plus horizontal will basically break it with a little bit of natural decay. Wall is 800 HP, for those curious. Is it worth it to run drop roller over stealth jump? No. Octobrush is the only weapon you can think about that on. If it's any other weapon, the answer is no. But the saber numbers for the burst bomb are very interesting, and I like it. Originally, I was thinking of doing comeback, but I was opposed to comeback because with this set, I'm just not gonna die that much. So I just figured, okay, what gives me... So 1 main of sub-saber and 1 sub of main saber gives you, basically the same amount of slashes from a burst bomb after, which is 2. So if I fucking... Yeah, you get 2. Or you get 4, you know? 4 horizontal, 2 charge, same thing. And on top of that, well, the reason, like, I didn't just do 1.1 sub-saber, which also works, is because the main saber also works with Zipcaster. So technically, you also get an extra charge slash in general, and a tiny bit more ink with Zipcaster. Which it's small, but, like, this set's gonna play around Zip more, since it's Object Shredder, so I will take a little more. It's just more optimal. It's like range doing 1.1. Outside of that is just swim speed. I debated sub power, but honestly, I never really have felt the need for it. I get why people run it, but like, I am always going to be close enough to pelt people with burst bombs normally. Like, I'm never really the far distance where I need the extra range. But the main reason I've been, like, thinking of a different set, because I think QR Sword is actually, like, totally fine and may even still be better. It's just because I want to pocket Arashi more when we pair. So this entire set is made to help Arashi go do things. Like, I will shred better for him. I can 2 burst bomb for him all the time without worrying about my ink tank. I can break objects for him so he can fight stuff like 52, all of it. It is like, and I have swim speed to move faster to keep up. Like, everything is just built around the Stamper Wiper pair. That is the whole reason I made this set. Because until I played with Arashi, I did not feel that QR Sword was even bad. It was only when I played it with a pair where I started to go, okay, yeah, I think this might actually be better. Oh, wait, shit. Redemption. Right, I didn't forget. There we go. But yeah, that's my thoughts on it. I have to test it. I haven't tested it yet, but I'm thinking about it. So, that's why I made it. Like, I think it's good enough to where I can test it. We'll see. Okay, Riku, I'm going to make a pool. You need to join at the speed of light. So be ready. And everyone else, please do not join. Come on, chat. You can do it. I believe in you. You can resist the temptation. Okay, uppercase E. Let me know when you put it in. Okay, good. What map mode do you want? Any map on TC. Okay, you said any map. Don't blame me if we get mincemeat. Okay. Good news, it's not mincemeat. Wahoo TC bad? Wahoo everywhere is bad. Wahoo is a terrible map. Like, Wahoo is just a shit map. What's this 1v1 for? Channel point redemption. Yeah, Mincemeat is worse than Wahoo. This mode doesn't have the pole? You're right. That's why this map mode's shit. It's missing the pole. I'm not sure, like, what are you supposed to do without the pole? Oops, missed. I actually might... Mahi TC might honestly be worse than Mincemeat. I think Mahi TC might be the worst map mode in the game. Figured you'd go for that. Guys, did you know this is a timer? Oh, damn. I did not mean to fall there. Rala Ditto? Okay. Slim, the pool code is E if you don't have me added, but you might just have me already. Oh. EP. Zip is like the most useless thing in a sword ditto. It's so funny. Like half the time it just puts you at a disadvantage. Gotcha, Java. GG's, Riku. Slim, do I have you, or...? Yeah, it should be E, capital E. I'll, resend the invite. Best returning map prediction? I still think Reef is gonna happen. Outside of that, I don't know. I have a bad feeling they might bring not Salt Spring, Starfish over. I very much hope they do not. I have a bad feeling that they will, though. Or you want me to pick Brella? Oh yeah, let me send the invite, sorry. Oh, never mind, you're already in. Well, better make it fast. Alright, let's suffer for 5 minutes. Where's this damn thing? There we go. Tomorrow's what year? Oh, wait. Yeah, no main saver and Umbrella Ditto might have been a dumb move. Oh well, though. What type of gear is it? It is the, this weapon is too shit for me to even make a build on one of my favorite weapons here. Look at that, he hit me twice and it just doesn't do damage. Epic rap battles of history, garbage versus garbage. Coughing baby versus coughing baby. Dude, like, before Umbrella Dittos, you couldn't just hold the shield forever because of the damage, but ever since the damage nerf, your shields just never break. Still a very cool 1v1, but, like, I miss what we had. Also, Tri-Strikes do not provide anything interesting to the 1v1, whereas Bomb Rush and S2 actually did. But, I mean, that's just kind of... It's not really supposed to, anyway. Like, that's why I feel like Brella Dittos feel so meh. Because when you did damage, you couldn't just hold shield. Most fun weapon Ditto to play, Range Blaster. I did one with Aaron on LAN, it was really fun. I get why people miss Bomb Rush, but it is also good riddance, admittedly. You guys think I don't know how to do Tri-Strike tech? Look at that stall. I know the special very well, I just don't think very highly of it right now. And also, the only weapon I play it on is this. There you go, there's some... There's some tri-strike lobbing crap. Very cool. GG's. All right. Oh. Oh, I can't do that. By the way, guys, after my food is here and I'm done eating, I have a bit of a surprise showcase for you guys. And I guess I'll say it ahead of time, but I got to do some actual Splatoon 2 rebalancing, as in, not just here are the things I would put in the game, as in, things actually got put in a modded version of the game. Some of which are changes I want for S3, some of which are not. But I did get to see a few things that I do actually want them to do, and it was very cool to see. So, thanks to the folks at Project Gamblitz, I was able to do that. And hopefully this time, since the video's on the second channel, it won't get taken down within 2 weeks. Hopefully, you know? So, I will be showing that off after I eat. Yes, I'm going to stream it after I'm gonna play. I will eat and have replay mode on while we wait, and then I will show it off. So it'll be very cool. You go to Walmart yesterday because I checked out someone who sounded like you. No! Guys, the way I sound here is not always, it's not how I sound in person. Like, it's gonna sound a little different. And even then, there's a bunch of people who will probably sound like it anyways, like. Outside of lands, I will probably never run into any of you. I also just don't really leave the house much anyway. My college, my work, YouTube, hobbies, most of my friends, they are all online. Bye. Just slowly but surely the sword realizes this whole team is dead. Like, well, shit. Chara's a generic voice. I don't think I do, but okay, go off. Nice. Well, their team's not aware. I already know. I called it. I knew. I knew what would happen. Solo, you're like Loki at Ragnarok. You're just nothing's changed. You're just the same and it's predictable, boring. Come on, gotta grow. Yeah. Come on. This game has gotten kind of stale. Nah, after the balance patch, I think this is the most interesting Splatoon 3 has ever been. I think the main thing holding it back is it just needs a few more kits in the game. Like, I think a few kits would do a lot, honestly. Yeah, I have to try the double sword out without the QR. I'm just experimenting with it right now. Because I wanted to be able to support a Rashima. Yeah, Reflux is a real gun now. It's pretty cool. I mean, we finally hit the point where all 4 of the new weapons they put in the game are actually good. Or, like, decent. I don't know if... It's hard to tell, like, how good Reflux is, because it could either be, like... I don't know. I have to... We'll know if Reflux is good if people can consistently not die in their fights. If fighting is reliable with Reflux, then it's a high-tier weapon solely because it has missiles. And missiles are broken as hell right now. Like, now that displacing Crab got even more powerful, missiles against Crab is, like, really, really strong. There's just nothing you can pick right now with it outside of, like, flings on some zones maps. So if Reflux is, like, able to function, I could see it. Reflux itself also just has, like, the actual highest object damage in the game, though it's much less, practical than it is for Wiper. Or not for Wiper. Than it is for any of the Splatonas. You have to be closer, so that all your bullets land. Though its distance damage isn't bad either. I don't know, I'm very curious if this buff will be enough for Reflux, or if it'll need a bit more. Yeah, Tri-Stringer is good, Tri-Stringer is just hard. Outside of AoE spam, AoE spamming with it is very easy. But everything else about it is hard. I think after the next patch, if there's no new missile weapon in the game, that's when it'll be like, okay, the devs actually don't like this special. Like, they actually realized it's not good for the game. But right now, I'm unsure. It is, like... There is an indicator now, so I see why people think it, because, like, they added another Storm and Inkjet weapon, but they did not add another missile weapon. Like, that feels very deliberate, but they also... The flaw in that is that they also didn't add a crab weapon. So, like... Okay, but what about that? Why didn't they add a crab? Dude, what are the odds where I zipped was where the second mine was? Yeah, I think we'll get a crab weapon in the next update for sure. I'm hoping we do anyway, because we kind of need more crab weapons now that the special is in complete bullshit. And more Booyah weapons. We need more crab weapons and more Booyah weapons really badly. And I would also say more rain weapons. Rain might be good enough too to help with entry tool problems. And then I really want more chump weapons, but they have to buff it first. Chump just needs bigger explosions, in my opinion. Like, that's really about it. I think it just needs bigger explosions, so that they're more threatening. Because right now you'll get hit, but you won't get hit by very many of them. But if more of the explosions could hit you, like, it wouldn't be too annoying because it would be doing, like, 35 to 25 damage, but, like, it would actually help more. So, like, I think that's step one. If you buff Chump, is just make the radius like 10 to 20% bigger for the explosions first, and then see what happens from there. Because I think that alone should make 89 have a use in zones. But if it's only that niche, then you can add like a little more buffs to it. I don't think we're gonna get a damage buff, at least not like base damage, maybe object damage. I could see them doing HP, but I think an HP buff is very scary. Because even if, say, they go from, like, I think it's 60 to 70 HP, right? That is an extra 10 HP on 9 separate chumps. That is 90 extra health. Spread out across multiple targets. Like, that's a lot. I'm not opposed to it, I just think, like, if the HP does not need to be buffed, don't mess with it. Only mess with HP when it, like, needs to be changed. That's where I'd say, okay. Then we can do it, but only if the explosion radius doesn't work first. Alright, though, food here, so that is it for this VOD.